Welcome to Math and Maticians, where we explore the lives and achievements of the greatest numerical minds of all time. Today we're diving into the fascinating career of Peter Muller, a true pioneer in the world of quantitative finance. Muller's story isn't just about crunching numbers and beating the market, it's about a relentless pursuit of knowledge, a passion for pushing the boundaries of what's possible, and a touch of that Wall Street mystique that always seems to capture our imaginations. Peter Muller's story begins like something out of a mathematician's daydream. Born in 1957 and raised in Wayne, New Jersey, Peter displayed an early aptitude for numbers, a gift nurtured by his family. Imagine young Peter, not yet a teenager, already devouring books on advanced mathematics, his mind abuzz with equations and theorems. This wasn't just a childhood fascination. It was the foundation of a future built on logic, analysis, and a deep-seated belief in the power of numbers to unlock hidden patterns in the seemingly chaotic world around us. And it wasn't just numbers that captivated young Peter. Music, with its own intricate language of rhythm and harmony, also called to him. This ability to find beauty and order in both the logical and the artistic would become a defining characteristic of Peter Muller. He excelled in his studies, naturally, graduating summa cum laude with a degree in mathematics from Princeton University. Now, most folks with that kind of academic firepower would be setting their sights on a PhD, maybe a life dedicated to unraveling the mysteries of the universe from within the hallowed halls of academia. But Peter, he heard a different siren song, a call emanating from the bustling trading floors of Wall Street. You see, for Peter, the allure wasn't just about making money. It was about applying his unique skill set, his mathematical prowess, to the real-time, high-stakes world of finance. He saw the markets as a giant, complex puzzle, a constantly shifting landscape of data points just begging to be deciphered. And he, armed with his mathematical mind, was ready to take on the challenge. Peter Muller's journey into the world of quantitative finance began at Barra, a firm specializing in risk management software for financial institutions. Imagine him fresh out of university, surrounded by seasoned veterans of the financial world. This wasn't some cushy entry-level position. This was the trenches where complex algorithms met the messy realities of the market. But Peter thrived in this environment. He wasn't intimidated by the complexity, he was energized by it. He dove headfirst into the world of financial modeling, honing his skills, learning the language of risk and reward. It was here at Barra that he began to truly understand the power of quantitative analysis, the ability to use data to predict, to anticipate, to gain an edge in the ever-shifting game of finance. Now, you might think that a mind like Peter's, a mind obsessed with probabilities and risk assessment, would be drawn to the calculated world of chess, but no, Peter had a different game in mind, poker. Imagine him, after a long day of crunching numbers, stepping into the smoky backrooms of high-stakes poker games. This wasn't just about blowing off steam, it was an extension of his work, a real-world laboratory where he could test his theories of probability and risk against some of the sharpest minds in the game. And he didn't just play, he excelled, turning a tidy profit and further solidifying his reputation as a master of calculated risk. It wasn't long before his talents caught the eye of Morgan Stanley, one of the titans of Wall Street. They saw in Peter Muller not just a brilliant mathematician, but a visionary, someone who could revolutionize the way they approached trading. And in 1993, they brought him on board to do just that. Peter Muller arrived at Morgan Stanley with a bold vision: to build a team of the brightest minds in mathematics, physics, and computer science, a team that would use their collective brainpower to crack the code of the market. This wasn't just about picking stocks. This was about building sophisticated mathematical models, algorithms that could analyze vast amounts of data, identify patterns, and execute trades with lightning-fast speed and precision. And so, in the heart of Morgan Stanley, the Process-Driven Trading Group, or PDT as it came to be known, was born. Imagine a room buzzing with intellectual energy, equations scribbled across whiteboards, the glow of computer monitors illuminating the faces of brilliant minds working late into the night. This wasn't just a trading desk, it was a laboratory, a think tank, where the future of finance was being written in lines of code. Under Muller's leadership, PDT flourished. Their algorithms, fueled by data and driven by logic, consistently outperformed the market. They weren't just making money, they were rewriting the rules of the game, proving that the future of finance lay in the hands of those who could wield the power of quantitative analysis. But as PDT grew, as their success became undeniable, a new challenge arose. The very structure of Morgan Stanley, the bureaucracy inherent in a large corporation, began to chafe against the freewheeling, innovative spirit of PDT. They needed more autonomy, more freedom to operate outside the constraints of traditional Wall Street thinking. And so, in a move that sent shockwaves through the financial world, Morgan Stanley spun off PDT as an independent entity in 2000. This wasn't just a business decision, it was a declaration of independence, a signal that PDT was no longer content to play by the old rules. Freed from the constraints of corporate life, PDT truly came into its own. No longer beholden to the demands of a larger institution, Muller and his team were free to pursue their vision without compromise. Imagine a playground for quantitative minds, a place where the only limits were the boundaries of their own imagination. They moved their headquarters to a nondescript building in Midtown Manhattan, a stealthy location that belied the groundbreaking work happening within its walls. This wasn't about flashy offices or Wall Street swagger. This was about creating an environment where intellectual curiosity reigned supreme, where the pursuit of the next breakthrough was the only thing that mattered. And breakthroughs were achieved in abundance. PDT became known for its secretive, highly sophisticated trading strategies, leveraging the power of machine learning and artificial intelligence long before these technologies became mainstream in the financial world. They were pioneers, pushing the boundaries of what was possible, constantly refining their models, always searching for that elusive edge. Their success was undeniable. PDT consistently generated impressive returns, managing billions of dollars in assets with a remarkably low correlation to traditional market indices. This wasn't about riding market waves, this was about creating their own weather patterns, exploiting inefficiencies that others simply couldn't see. But their success wasn't just about the numbers, it was about the culture that Muller fostered, a culture of intellectual rigor, collaboration, and a shared passion for pushing the boundaries of what was possible. PDT became a magnet for the brightest minds in quantitative finance, a place where brilliance was celebrated and innovation was rewarded. PDT specialized in high-frequency trading, a world where milliseconds matter and fortunes can be made or lost in the blink of an eye. Imagine a world of algorithms battling it out in the digital arena, analyzing market data at warp speed, executing trades with surgical precision. This is the world where PDT thrived, using their mathematical models to identify and exploit fleeting market inefficiencies, capturing profits that were invisible to the naked eye. But it wasn't just about speed. PDT's true genius lay in their ability to adapt, to constantly refine their models as new data emerged. They understood that the market was a living, breathing organism, constantly evolving, always one step ahead. Their algorithms weren't static. They were dynamic, learning, adapting, evolving alongside the market itself. They were masters of data analysis, sifting through the noise to find the signal, identifying patterns that others missed. They understood that the market wasn't driven by emotion or intuition, it was driven by data, by the cold, hard logic of numbers, and they were masters of that logic. But their success wasn't just about the algorithms, it was about the people behind them, the brilliant minds that designed and refined these complex systems. PDT fostered a culture of continuous learning, encouraging their team to stay ahead of the curve, to explore new technologies, to push the boundaries of what was possible in the world of quantitative finance, continually testing and improving upon their active trading algorithms as well as deployable projects. Now you might think that a mind like Peter Muller's, consumed by financial markets, wouldn't have room for much else. But you'd be wrong. Peter's passion for music found expression in his life. After navigating Wall Street, Peter would step into a recording studio, shifting from numbers to music. He was a serious musician, proficient in guitar, bass, keyboards, and vocals. His stage name was Chasing Ghosts. capturing something ethereal and fleeting. His music blended rock, blues, and electronic influences. The financier and the musician were inextricably linked. Both required understanding patterns, harmony amidst chaos. Finance fueled his musical creativity, while music balanced his intellectual rigor. Peter Muller's life is a testament to embracing both the analytical and the artistic. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the life and career of Peter Muller, a true giant in the world of quantitative finance. From his early days as a math prodigy to his reign as the mastermind behind PDT, Muller's story is a testament to the power of intellect, innovation, and a relentless pursuit of excellence. But more than that, it's a story that reminds us that the greatest minds are rarely confined to a single discipline. Whether he's deciphering market trends or crafting a musical melody, Peter Muller embodies the spirit of curiosity, creativity, and a deep appreciation for the beauty of complexity. Stay tuned for more episodes on the greatest quantitative mathematicians and traders of all time. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more fascinating stories from math and Maticians. Stay calculating, my friends.